What is going on, guys? I saw a movie and we are going to be talking about it today. It's actually a movie that I've seen quite a bit, but I've wanted to talk about it on my channel for a very long time, so I finally decided, you know what? Today we are going to talk about Collateral. Also, if you remember my unboxing video, I said that I wasn't going to be doing normal movie reviews anymore. I was going to do more narration voiceover type pieces, and I did. Like, I have a Joker analysis up right now, plug, and while I did enjoy doing that, I was like, no, the problem with my reviews wasn't that I didn't like doing them. It was the fact that I wasn't putting any passion into it. What I was putting in those videos wasn't what I wanted you guys to see from me. I wanted you guys to see me, to see the passion that I have for film, and most of my reviews, I was just kind of like, this movie was directed by this person, it stars this person, I liked this, and then I give my score. Like, that's not passion. This right here, my dramatic emoting, that's what's inside, and that's what I want to bring out. That's what I want to show you guys, because ultimately, I find that it's much more appealing. So I am going to be doing movie reviews. I take back the last few minutes of my unboxing video where I said that I wasn't going to. I am, and instead of me just sitting there like I just said, I'm going to be standing up. I'm going to have improvements in my background. I'm going to be much more energetic. I'm going to be louder, more just overall expressive and emotive, you know? Things like that. So if you don't know what Collateral is about, essentially it's about this hitman who forces this cab driver to drive him around to each of his 5 hits that he needs to get before the end of the night in the city of Los Angeles. There you go. That is like an instant 2-hour thrill ride. That is one of the best plots of all time because it's just so simple and so contained and just so suspenseful. And while that story may sound simple when spoken, there is a lot more going on in this movie than just driving around in a bunch of suspenseful scenes. There's a lot going on philosophically, psychologically, just all this stuff. And it is one of the most compelling movies that I've honestly ever seen in my life. This movie's just non-stop. I mean, I'm not kidding. There's not a single scene in this movie that dragged. I was completely just invested in it and inside this story the entire time. I mean, God, I love this movie so much. Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx give my favorite performances ever from both of them. This is my favorite Tom Cruise performance. This is my favorite Jamie Foxx performance. I haven't seen Ray yet. I heard that Jamie Foxx was amazing in Ray, but either way, in that movie he was portraying someone that already existed. This is a wholly original character, and he just blew it out of the water. The conversations that go on in between these two men inside this cab are just, like I said, this movie gets philosophical. That is what I'm talking about. Those are the situations where it gets just so deep, almost invasive at a point where you're just like, are we really going here? Yeah, you are. And it makes for some great cinema, I'll tell you that. It's such a well-written movie, too. That's why those conversations are so compelling. You got the amazing performances, the great enclosed setting, and an amazing script. Now here's something that I find a little funny. This movie was written by the same guy, or this movie is credited to have been written by the same dude who wrote I, Frankenstein. However, it was rumored for a very long time, and I heard this from another movie reviewer on the platform, that there was an extensive rewrite of the script of Collateral between Michael Mann and some of his other co-workers. And after seeing I, Frankenstein, that rumor has to be true. Yeah, let's be honest. I, Frankenstein, that movie was garbage, man. Also in this movie is Mark Ruffalo as the private investigator. He also did a great job. The entire cast of this movie is incredible. You have Jada Pinkett Smith as Annie Farrell, which there is a great, like, sweet relationship that forms between Annie and Max. And there's just little moments like that. Like, Jamie Foxx is like, I don't think I'm gonna be wrong, but if I am, ride's free. I mean, he says it differently than that, and he's a much better actor than I'll ever be, but you get the point. It's these little moments between these characters that pile up to make such a compelling narrative. Also, the action scenes are just incredible, and rewatching it today, I realized there's actually not an extensive amount of action scenes. And I was wondering why, when this action is happening, is it instantly just like laser focused, just like grabs your attention just like that. And I came to the conclusion was because Michael Mann didn't want to have just overly extensive violent action scenes in this movie. So there's all this build-up with these characters, so when the action is happening, you are all the more invested. And I gotta talk about the cinematography in this movie because Oh my goodness. La La Land showed what LA is like through the eyes of an artist, someone who is pursuing their dreams. Alright, Nightcrawler showed what Los Angeles was like through the eyes of a businessman, someone who is like laser focused. Collateral shows what Los Angeles is like through the eyes of any real life person. Los Angeles has not looked this accurate to how it does in real life ever. I have personally been to Los Angeles. That may seem hard to believe, but trust me, I have. We took a trip out there a couple summers ago, and it looks exactly like it does in the movie. The movie looks exactly like it does in real life. It's just so well done, which is weird because the cinematography in the movie is so just beautiful. Like, you're watching it and you're like, Los Angeles isn't that beautiful, you know? But it is. Like, especially at night. This entire movie takes place at nighttime in the city of Los Angeles, and it does look like that. There's some great visual storytelling, some amazing character arcs, some amazing relationship development. I gotta talk about this now. The last 20 minutes of this movie is some of the most suspenseful cinema that I've ever seen. If you don't like this movie, that's fine. That's your opinion. But let me tell you something. Anyone who doesn't like this movie at least enjoyed the last 20 minutes. They are that good. So if a hater of Collateral likes the last 20 minutes, imagine a lover of Collateral like myself. What do you think they see those last 20 minutes as? Yeah, cinematic mastery. Which brings me to my final thing that I'm gonna say about Collateral. This movie gets an A+, which also means it is getting the Zabeast Award of Cinematic Mastery, the Zachem Award as I like to call it. People don't talk about this movie enough. They just don't. Like, when it came out, it was such a huge hit, so financially successful, everyone was talking about it, and then now no one talks about it. You need to talk about it. I have it right here. Bam. Collateral. Talk about it. It deserves it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought of Collateral down in the comments, or what is your favorite Tom Cruise performance? Definitely let me know that too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It really does mean a lot. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep writing, keep shooting, and keep editing.